Hello, hello. Just a moment while everything catches up here. There I am. I see it's live. Hello, everybody. It's Shanna here with Stampin' in the Studio Sunday because I haven't been here for a few Fridays. I started a new job and I've been kind of off a little bit in my stamping. So I wanted to jump on here because I just finished mowing the yard and doing the garden stuff, and it started raining. So I thought, yay, I'm going to head in here and just go through some stamping stuff because I have lots of neat things to talk about. So firstly, I was making some cards yesterday, making some baptism cards that I just wanted to do. These are kind of a hodgepodge of products. There's a few old products, some not Stampin' Up products, but just wanted to share that I've been doing this kind of thing. Really quick card, very simple with a very shiny cross here. So that was fun to do. I did them folding or opening different directions. So as I talk about the hamburger and hot dog shaped cards, here's our hamburger, just a standard cut in half sheet of 8.5 by 11. You can see where I cut right there. And then this one is cut the long way, or thus the hot dog card. So that's fun to kind of mix that up. But that's what I've been doing, a lot of those kinds of things. And I spent a few days doing some swap cards that I actually don't even have one, but I made a card with the Celebrate Sunflowers and the sunflower dies here. So that's kind of a nice, timely part of this season right now. Here's one of my leftovers. It was a thank you card and it said thanks a bunch. And I used, let's see, I used my sponge daubers to just color this. Let's see here if I can see it. This die right here, and it was this stamp. So this is a really cool set if you ever want to look for something. I feel like it was very nice and fall-like. So I love the Let's Celebrate You also. So that was what I was doing last week. So this week coming up is our last week of celebration. And here is the original flyer. It will be done August 31st, and that is just 3 days away. So if you like to get free stuff and you're looking to get some cards stocked up for maybe Christmas or fall, Halloween cards, now's the time because you'll get a little bonus with every $50 you purchase. You get to select a free item. And some of these are gone now, but there are more listed on the website that I think I have. Let me see if I can find it here. Some stuff sitting on the side. Let me see if I can grab one because I did get one of them. Here is one of them. So this is called the Aspen Tree die. I got this for free just recently. So let me see if I can show you. This one was my favorite of the new ones. There's a few embossing folders and dies that they've added to the mix. So that's very fun. Let me see here if I can get this out of the plastic. Oh yes, I was just eating cheese popcorn. So of course you may see my fingers are orange, but oops, sorry. Bump the camera. All right, so here it is. All right, this is a really cool set that would be free. I don't remember if it was 50 or 100, but this is such a cool, neat die. And here are some leaves. So this is really perfect for this time of year. So check that out. Check out the other ones. You can see them in the celebration area of the website. So that is fun. And I do have a shopping link in our VIP group. So if you're not sure where to go ahead and check that out. Then I have a little sneak peek of some things that are coming starting in September. There are going to be some items that will be released that are kind of a bonus for for some of our stamps in our mini catalog. Right now there is a set called Yeti to Party, and it did not have a die set with it. Well, next month, September, there is a die set that's going to match that one, so you can get that. If you want to see it, I can open that really quickly. It's so cute. I picked a couple of them. There's a few different ones that will be available as soon as we hit September 1st. So here's what it looks like inside. If I can get it. All right. So here you go. This is the die set that's going to go with this set that did not have a die set with it. And there's a little scarf and there's the Yeti. So that's super cute. And then the other one that I got was for, if you saw the stamp set in the mini catalog called, here it is, This Birthday Piggy. So there's going to be a matching die set for the pigs. So here it is. Let me quick open that. And I was able to get those a little while ago, a little bit early. So that's fun to do. But your chance is coming up shortly. And let's see. These are so cute. Look at this guy on the little scooter. All right. So if you're into the pigs, here are, look at all the dice. And there's a little wagon. Oh my gosh. So that's really cute. So watch for that coming out starting in September. All right. There's a couple other choices too, and I just picked up these two because I kind of go for the more whimsical kinds of things over any other type of stamp or die set. That is fun, so let me set that aside. And a couple other things to be aware of. If you look on our website in the clearance section, this set is available for maybe $6.99 or $7, something like that. It is a set called Hello Friend, and it also comes with some embossing powder. So that's a really huge discount on that set. I actually picked up a few of these because I was going to cut a lot of these up and do different things with them. There's little tiny paper clips in there too, but even if you don't want to make what they say, you can go ahead and use all of these parts for different cards. So that was my plan. I actually picked up a few sets of that because I'm going to be cutting them up, doing all kinds of other things with that. So, but that's a heck of a deal listed in the clearance section. All right, then the last thing before I get into it is I wanted to show you this neat die set called Deckled Rectangles. You can see that deckled, it's a different word. Here's our number, 159173. These are so neat. It's just a bit of a kind of a torn look that you'll get when you cut these out. So you could cut out a big one and then maybe cut out one this size and then pop up the smaller one in the middle of your card just for something neat to do. But these are so fantastic. I just got these. Can't wait to use them. I'm gonna leave them out because I might use them today maybe. All right, so let's see. Then this one more, I lied. One more thing. This is the bonus for if you join Stamping Up right now. You get this big binder with, it's a monthly calendar, and it's got this, it's called Making Plans Set, Day Planner, and you get a stamp set along with a little notebook trio, this binder, and all of your days in there. So that is almost, well, I think it's going for a little while longer. Let me see. Now I'm not sure. Nope. I think it's done in 3 days, I believe. Here it is. So that's the bonus, just to be aware of that. If you wanted to become a demonstrator, that is what you get. Put that away. Okay. All right. Then I have a couple of kits that I just got. Now I have the paper pumpkin for August that just arrived, and look at this box. Oh my gosh. And my box arrived undented. Sometimes they get mashed in the post office. This one's perfect. It is so pretty. This could be an awesome gift box. You could just cover this part up with some kind of, maybe a deckled rectangle would look nicely over that. and use this as a gift for someone. So our Stampin' Spot colors are Crushed Curry and Soft Suede. That's really nice because I don't have those in bigger stamps, so I'm excited about that. And here are our stamps, and it kind of goes with that whole sunflower thing I was showing you a little bit earlier. That's in the regular catalog, but it's got a thank you, some bumblebees for a one-of-a-kind friend. Hello, wishing you so much happiness. That's really cute. I'm kind of in birthday card mode right now because I have some friends who are, and my stepmom. It's her birthday coming up just next week, so I got to make sure I get her a good card. So in this set, we get a free honeycomb sheet in this kit. And then on the back side, it says seasonal paper pumpkin are coming. So paper pumpkin is a subscription kit. If you have ever seen, here are other kits. They come in usually this brown kind of box. Oh, I'm just making a video. That's my husband. Anyway, so this one is for, you can buy this anytime. It's in the online shop. It can be yours. You don't have to subscribe to anything. Just buy whenever you want. And then Paper Pumpkin is the subscription. So these are kits you get once a month. They ship out on the 11th. So you have until the 10th of each month to decide if you want one or not. And then they ship out just a couple days after that 10th of the month. And this one has been really popular with a lot of people. And I love how there is tissue paper, which I just ripped, because you can reuse that. If you want to do some gifting, or you can use it on your card. That's a cool background too. So I like to keep those nice and pretty, except I did rip that one side. Set that aside. And then here is our kit. So these are fun. Let me grab my scissors to open this up. And I seem to have moved my scissors. I was using my Cricut yesterday, and so everything is kind of all moved. All right, here we go. Let me see if I can get this open painlessly. So in the Paper Pumpkin and the regular kits, usually you get a couple of types of adhesive, and one of them will be the little dimensionals usually, and then the other will be glue dots, which are right here. So those are pretty standard. Now in Paper Pumpkin, when you get your first kit, they will send you a block like this. And then in future ones, they usually don't include the block because they figure you've got one. You can always pick up more though. Okay, wow, these are so pretty. So these are the envelopes. Well, I'm not going to be using those as envelopes. I'm sure I'm going to cut those up and use those for cards. And here are some of the card fronts. They have that really cool honeycomb look on them. So they make it so you can just piece these together so nicely with just your box. These are punch out labels. Here are the actual cards. Goodness, these are so pretty. So I have been watching some alternative ideas, and I think what I want to do with this kit is I am going to cut this in half and use these for fronts of cards. So this will double my amount of cards that I can make. I think I'm going to use this one for my stepmom. I think she would like that for her birthday. Oh my, isn't this pretty? Boy, they sure did a nice job, but there's so much color. I hate to have that on the back of the card. So, gosh, that's pretty. I'm not sure which one I like best. All right, and here's another one that is just the green. So that would be really cool with this honeycomb paper too. Here are some more punch outs that come with it. There's bees in the flower and a little starbursty flower thing. And then more vellum honeycomb, pieces of honeycomb. And then I have this piece of cardboard is really nice if you ever need to mail something to somebody, you don't want it to bend. If it's a few cards, save that. You never know when you're gonna need that. All right, and then these are the directions they give you for their suggested cards, which every kit of ours does that too. So I'm just gonna take a look at these and see. I don't think they have a birthday one, and I'd really like to make a birthday one. So I'm probably gonna look for a different stamp to use for that, but I can make the front of the card and then leave the label blank and then come back and catch that. So let's see, which one do we like the most? Well, I'm gonna grab, just gonna do one just so it's so pretty. I'm gonna grab this one because gosh, that's a nice card. And I think I'm gonna grab my paper trimmer and put this here. I'm gonna cut this up because it is too pretty. Too pretty. Here's my paper trimmer. Okay, it's kind of sideways for me, so that's kind of odd for my brain to try to figure that out. Okay, I'm gonna cut this up. Let's see how that looks. That's so nice. This is so pretty. And then I'm gonna grab a card base real quick. Grab that. All right, let's see. First thing I need to do is check out my instructions and see what colors coordinate so I can find I was gonna go for Old Olive. Let's see if it's on our coordinating Stampin' Up colors. It says Blackberry Bliss, Crushed Curry, Evening Evergreen, Melon Mambo, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, Pumpkin Pie, and Soft Suede. So Mossy Meadow is probably the color I was aiming for. But I do like Evening Evergreen. Let me see if I can find that. It's a nice deep color. Bear with me a moment while I grab that. Okay. Oh, I have Mossy Meadow. Let's see. Mossy Meadow and Garden Green. Oh, here's Evening Evergreen. Oh, that's so pretty. Yikes. Just dropped some. Okay, so here are my colors. These are both great. Evening Evergreen and Mossy Meadow. So I know I want to go with Evening Evergreen. I just love that deep color. So let me get out a piece of that. See what we can do. I may have one already cut. I think I do. How about that? Okay. Ooh, this, I just made I cut out some trees in this. I'm trying to remember what card I made with that. Green little trees. I don't know. Can't remember. So many cards. All right. So this one was one that I cut a while back in the hot dog direction. So just going to make sure it measured up. It does. It's 4 1/4 that way. And this was the long 11. And so I'm going to score that at 5 1/2. So let me just get my card here. It's tricky doing things sideways. Okay. Use my scoring. It's not a blade attachment. All right, there we go. And then I'm going to cut this piece down. So right now it's too big. So I'm going to cut it down to be 1/4 inch smaller than my little piece here. So I want it to be 4. First I'm going to cut off this little bit. It's just a little bit of green on that side that I don't want on there. Okay, there's that. All right, now I'm going to do this side. So 4. Not too much coming off of there, which is good because it's so pretty. 4, 5. Oh my goodness, pick that up. So right now it's measuring 5 1/2. So we want it to be 5 1/4. So I think I'll take it off of here on the bottom side. Okay, perfect. a little guy off of there. Move. Okay. My dogs are right here. They're panting. You might hear dogs walking. And all right, so yeah, I'm just gonna get my burnisher here and get that fold nice. Okay, and here is where I'm gonna go with that. So pretty. Now I just gotta look ahead for a moment and see what I'm thinking for the label and if I want to put any other accessory behind here. It looks like they just have used a punch out label below the sentiment label, which is really nice and pretty darn easy. So I think I can do that. Let me grab those and see which one we want to use. Here's the labels. Gosh, these are so pretty. My goodness, this is going to keep me going for a while. So if you have a vacation to go on or an afternoon, just grab your box and go, and you can sure make what they say, but don't be afraid to cut stuff up. Okay, I guess that's my only choices here. So they have used one of these, just punched out. And if you don't like that color, you can always use the back side of any of these. Just stamp white on there. And then I'm going to just set this aside till I go and find a some kind of a birthday thing. That's so pretty. Let's see how this one would look. This one's brighter. Oh gosh, I always like a little bit brighter color. Well, I'm gonna have to find just the right birthday sentiment to stick on there, and that will be a great birthday card for my stepmom. So I can either use the glue dots, I could use these dimensionals to pop this piece up on this card, but I think I'm just gonna use my regular adhesive and go for it. Let's see, is this one almost done? Yes. Let's see here. Oh, yep, it is. It is just done. Okay, find my other one. Doo-dee-doo. It is missing. All right, I tell you, I was just using it. Here it is. Here it is. All right. Sometimes I have to move it along just a little bit. Okay. Ever have trouble with your adhesive? I usually just bump it forward with my finger, or just like what you saw me do there. Put it back together. All right, let's see. Feels good. Get this done. All right. And voila. Nice. And here's this piece. I can go ahead and put this piece down, because I think I wanted to go right about here. And I'm going to use these glue dots, I think, for this skinny piece of paper. I have lots of glue dots from all of my kits, so I like to use them up. It's satisfying to use up a sheet. Okay. There we go, and then I just have to take off the back of those. So I'm going to grab my take your pick tool and do that. If I can find it. There it is. Goodness, here it is. Here's my take your pick tool. I like to use the sharp pointy end to take the backs off of my glue dots. You can sure use your finger too. That works. Okay. And my dog seems to be eating something, so I'm gonna go. I think she's got some paper. Let me just grab her real quick. Danny, what you got? Did you eat something? What did you eat? Oh, okay. Well, it's gone. Whatever that was, she ate it, is gone. Okay, and then I'm going to save this and find my happy birthday sentiment. So yay! Now for the inside, I can cut a little piece of white to go ahead and stick on the inside so that I can write in there. It's a little dark of a card, so I could put this on the inside, or let's see, is there any piece in here? I'm just going to grab some white and do that. Okay, grabbing some white paper. Have to find it. Here it is. It's my white paper. Okay. I had this all stacked up, and then yesterday when I was crafting stuff, I moved everything. And it's, oh well. It is what it is. Okay, so this one I'm going to cut at 4 because I'm going to use this for the inside of the card. Save that. 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, oops. Well, it isn't Shanna's Stamping in the Studio if I don't hit the camera at least 50 times. Okay. Now, before we put this down, we could stamp a sunflower in here for funsies. So you can stamp your envelope and your inside of your card. That makes it so nice. Or I could use my cutout from the last one, but it doesn't match. It's good. Let's see. It's just about the same though. Oh, those flowers are super pretty. All right, so decisions. Let me see. Or I could take one of these flowers or these cutouts and put that on the inside too. Well, I kind of want to save that for the front. Excuse me. Okay, let's see. Well, why don't we stamp this and see if we like it on some scratch paper. Get this big stamp out. So it has the middle and the big part. Here's the middle. And it has leaves. All right, so I'll show you what I did for my other card. All right, I'll do that last. I used my daubers. Let me get those. And here they are. So I have the brownish color. It's dauber. I just have them kind of generalized colors. Here's crushed curry. So let's do that and see how that works. Oops, I didn't open mine yet. Let me grab my scissors and open my Stampin' spot. Okay, be careful. Don't cut yourself. Okay. Then, oops, and then I got my fingers in it. It's good to have baby wipes. You have stuff like that happen. You can quickly do that. Wipe off your hands. It's a good little thing. Alrighty. Nice. And here is my Stampin' spot, or dauber, sorry, my dauber. So I just went like this on my last set of swap cards. Oh, I had so much fun doing it. So on my cards that I made, I did the lighter color all over. And then around the center, I took a little bit darker color, kind of like in the picture, and I used, I thought it was Melon Mambo for my darker color. I love that color. It's so pretty. All right, so there's a lighter one. Now, so I found out that when I do this, sometimes it's not as dark as I like, so I put it on my Stamparatus to be able to keep stamping and stamping. So this one I just want to see on scratch paper before I do that. And so most likely I will end up doing that. Just so if it's too light, you can redo quite easily and it'll match up exactly. So let me just see how this looks. Yeah, it's a little bit light, so let me grab my Stamparatus and we will use that for this so I can re-ink as needed to make it as dark as I like in the exact spot. Here it is. Okay, this is very handy. If you ever have trouble stamping sentiments and you think, oh no, it's not dark enough, just go ahead and get one of these little guys because this will save the day. Or if you have a lot of stamping to do, definitely get one of these because this will save you loads and loads of time. It comes with 2 panels that are clear like this. You can put one here and one there, so you can actually go this way, go this way. You can even put one on this side and flip your panel around like that. So you can have quite a little system going to help you get things done quicker. All right, so this is gonna be my little guy here. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it on my actual piece. Let's hope that's a good decision. I'm gonna aim for, let's see, what do I like? This on the side. The bottom right there, I think. Okay. My magnets. Well, and also, boy, did I learn this the hard way. My magnets one time smashed into each other and broke. So that's why I have 3. They're very magnetized. So don't do that. All right, here we go. Get my dauber, and I'm just going to be adding the color to my stamp. And we'll get that done. All right. It's pretty fun. I do love good sunflower in our garden right now. Today we just picked a bunch of corn, tomatoes like crazy. I planted cucumbers from a packet of seeds that I didn't really know what they would look like, and then I thought, oh yay, I have cucumbers. And then I looked closer today and they are the weirdest looking cucumbers I've ever seen in my life. They're about 14 inches long by about 5 inches in diameter. They're huge, but they're called something like Armenian cucumbers. So if you ever Google that, take a look at what I've got growing in my garden from my free seeds. They are the weirdest, most giantest cucumbers I've ever seen in my life. So I was gonna see if my friends wanted them, and they said, yes, we want cucumbers. And I thought, okay, but wait till they see them. They're gonna think, well, what are these things? They look like a zucchini, kind of like, or a big, huge squash or something. This one is like 14 or 15 inches long, and never seen anything like it. Okay, so there's our first attempt, and I'm just going to re-ink again just because I like it a little darker. And then what I'll do is I'll put the center right there, pick it up with my Stamparatus, and go to town. I like using these sponge daubers, and I really like using these blending brushes like this. This is so much fun. This is what I did with my little card here that I made. I just ran the brush over this embossed piece of paper. That was fun. All right, let me cover this up. So that was Mango Melody. That's what it was called. So then we go ahead and put it down right exactly where it was. Some people have cool gadgets that they use to run over the top of this. It looks like a hockey puck. I just use my fingers. All right, that looks great. Okay, so move this aside and then get the center part of it, and I'll just put it upside down right where I want it to go. And then I'll pick it up with my Stamparatus panel. Yeah, let's see here. All right. Overthinking the middle there. Okay. Catch that. Sometimes it wants to pull the paper up. And then for that one, I'll go ahead and use their soft suede. I used a darker color, early espresso, in my other cards. It was very dark. So let's see how we like this one. Open this, and here we go. Okay, so I can just do this if I want instead of doing the sponge dauber. Totally do that if you want. Make it a little darker. Okay. Nice. That is perfect. Okay, so that is the inside of my card. And that was super duper quick. Put that over there to clean. And now all I would need to do is my envelope. If I wanted to stamp something on the outside of the envelope, I could do that. Or I could use one of these fancy ones, but I don't think so. I think I need to cut that up and use a white one and just stamp on it because it's so pretty. All right, put this aside. All right, then we can attach this to the inside of our card. And my birthday project is just about done. All right, let's see if we can get this going. Oh, come on, little guy. There we go. All right. And that looks really nice on this darker background, I think. Okay. Oh, it's thundering. All right. Super cool. So it looks like I have a little dot of yellow on there from something. Not a problem. What I will do, because if you look at the front, it actually kind of matches that. So let me see. I like to do the splattering of my markers. Let's see here. I think I'll just use any old yellow that I've got. And I have, this is maybe an older color. This is Bumblebee. And so sometimes what I'll do is just take the bigger end versus the smaller side. And I just do this in case we have any problems like that occurring. It's supposed to be that way, right? It has some dots. And that's so fun. A little bit of splatter there. Now you don't even notice. Ta-da! Okay, so that is done. Woohoo! How beautiful. All right, so that's going to be a really nice birthday card. So that is the Paper Pumpkin kit for August. And our next one is going to be Halloween themed. And if you are interested in doing that, you just need to go and sign up for Paper Pumpkin by the 10th of September. And you can have a cute little fun Halloween-y kit. All right, so I'm going to put that back in my box and put all my stuff, because I can go and I can work on this later with all of my alternative ideas. And here is my I'll quickly clean off my stamp with my chamois, which is so very fast and handy. You can see on my chamois all of my sunflowers that I cleaned off last time. That soft suede isn't wanting to come off super good, so we got it. Here we go. handy tool. And then I can put it back in here. It's close to the way it looks kind of in the picture as we can. So that is safe. Okay, did I forget any parts? Nope. Nice, that's a really fun kit. All right, then I have another set that I just got. This is a regular set, not a paper pumpkin. So you can get this any old time. And I just gave a kit to my friend who never stamped in her whole life. And I gave her, I forgot which one I gave her, but she had no supplies, nothing. And in this little box, she has everything she needs. So she's all excited because she said she just doesn't even know really where to start. So these little kits make it so fun and easy. And this is a new one, Cozy and Bright. That's just come out. I haven't even looked in here. I haven't looked at anybody's ideas or anything. So going in cold here. Okay, some people save that plastic wrap and they use it to add to their cards too. I have not done that. I don't know if I want to do that, but all right, so Cozy and Bright. Let's see what's in here. So here's our stamp set. Our sentiments: celebrate the season, all is cozy and bright. May this holiday warm your heart. Wishing you a Merry Christmas. Orange you glad it's Christmas. Happy Christmas and a joyous New Year. So we've got Christmas in August a little bit here. Our stamping spot. Ooh, it's Poppy Parade. That's a good color. I actually have that one in a large ink pad. That's a nice one. And in this kit, you do get the block, the acrylic block. So that's actually everything that you need except for maybe a pair of scissors is in this little box. So that's why I gave it to my friend, because she absolutely has no supplies. All right, let's open this up and see. Got some twine. Oop. I was making bookmarks the other day and I went through a ton of that stuff. It's good because I like it when I use it up. It's a good feeling. Okay, so here's a nice, beautiful, crisp acrylic block. So nice to have a new one. Okay, so we've got, oh, these are bunches of oranges and a poinsettia type of a thing. Oh boy, a whole bunch of dimensionals, the big ones, and some envelopes. That's really cute. I don't know if I'll cut those up or not. Cinnamon sticks, more oranges, a whole bunch of labels, so you could always use those for other projects. And here are, oh, how cute. This is the card base. That's very pretty. It has a gold, you can kind of see that splatter to it. Looks like they're all the same. And then they're having you make all the same cards. Oh, save that cardboard. Okay, let's see here. Cozy and Bright. Boy, this looks like it'll go pretty quick. And I'll have to look up some alternatives. I do have a gnome stamp set that I was thinking might be fun to just take the gnome. Let me grab a card that has one on and show you. So I found some of the gnome cards, and I think the gnome would look really cute in there. So here's one of the gnomes. You can see that little guy if you colored him to match. Wouldn't that be so cute amongst the pine cone and pieces of branches? Here's another one. Grab this one. Here is another gnome card. That is a set right now in our mini catalog. And wouldn't that be a cute guy on this front of this card versus oranges? Just some ideas. Let's see. And while I'm at it, got a couple of cards here that are very seasonal. Isn't this a nice one? Oh, here's another gnome. That's very cute. And have this is a really pretty card. Almost the grape hyacinth, and then this cool butterfly. That's really nice on the inside. And then here's a Halloween card that I got. Isn't that cute? So we got to start talking about Halloween cards. Okay, so those are some thoughts. And that just made me think of it with this inside of this kit. So this would be a really fun kit to give to someone who's getting ready to make their own Christmas cards. And let's just do one really fast. I have my burnisher here, and that lay down really nicely. Okay. All right. So it shouldn't be too hard, right? Only a few pieces. All right. So they want us to stamp our sentiment, which says, may this holiday warm your heart, or whichever one you wish. So we could do the orange you glad it's Christmas one, because that's kind of funny. Okay, so that's open. So let me grab that one out and put it on the banner. I think it'll fit. And the Happy Christmas makes me think of Harry Potter just a little bit. All right, orange you glad. I'm gonna do that one because I think it's so funny. All right, let's hopefully get it kind of straight on there, and I'll grab my awesome sheet of banners here. Okay, I do need a little cushion on my table because it's got a bumpy surface here. Got to use this. All right, so let's stamp that on there. And Poppy Parade, which should, got a lot on there. Let me just stamp this off and see how it is. Get rid of that blob. It was a very, very juicy one. I think I need to clean that. We could use a different color. We could use orangish, because it's a funny word. Let's try that again. Okay, a little gentler on there. We don't go too crazy. Orange you glad. Well, the nice thing about these white labels is if you mess up, you do have the other side that looks pretty good. Let's see. I probably have red all over my hands. Let's see if I can get it kind of centered. Looking over the camera. Let's see. Okay. All right. That worked out pretty nicely. All right. So we got that done. Then it looks like we have a lot of stickers to do here. We're going to put an orange on. I don't know if I've ever gotten a card with an orange on it before, like that. Let's cover this up because I don't need that to be coming through. Okay. Now we'll grab our orange slices, which is right here. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's a sticker. No way. I don't have to use any adhesive. It's a sticker. Okay, that's fun. Put that right on there. Okay, then We have a bigger orange slice. Now this one is a punch out, and they want us to put it on with dimensionals. So let's do that. Looking like a very fresh, oh, I got 2 of them. A fresh pack of dimensionals. Okay, they even tell you how they like you to put the dimensionals on in which order. And you can take your pick tool to take the backs of these off too if you like. Just gonna use my fingers and make a little pile. All right, so they want us to go like this. And then a cinnamon stick right here. Take that out. And they also have a little bit of twine if you wish. It looks like it goes around some of the cinnamon if you want. Let's see if I have luck with the cinnamon or the twine. Oh, and while I'm looking at it, here is a pack of glitter washi 4-pack tape that's available right now to use to make cards with right now, which is just sitting right in front of me. I just wanted to share that. Okay. If I can open the twine, they just tied it around the cinnamon stick. They tell you about 12 inches or so. Let's see. And oh yeah, it's thundering here. Okay, let's see if I can do this. I always have trouble tying when I'm on a video. All right. Since I'm just tying around there. Sometimes it's extra curly. Okay, and then I can always make it smaller, a little bit smaller, more uniform, and then I'll trim off those ends, and then I'm supposed to use dimensionals for that. So let's put some of those on. You know, I just never really envisioned oranges though, so it's kind of interesting. But boy, you could put a little house on here. I have a stamp set that's a little gingerbread house. That would be cute for this background. Or just stick with the oranges. It's fine too. Okay. And it's supposed to go under kind of right here. And I'll trim off these edges here. A little bit too much twine. Okay, and let's see, any other steps here? Looks like, yes, they want us to put our sentiment right here, and they have it showing where you only need the sentiment maybe on this end because it's already popped up right there. So I might drop it down just a bit. Okay. Aren't you glad it's Christmas? I wonder how many people have started their Christmas cards. I have not. I am going full on fall and Halloween here as soon as Labor Day is done, I think. Okay, there we go. Like that. And then last but not least, they want us to put stickers on with the poinsettias, I guess they are. These little star things, poinsettias. And they have one here. And one about, let's see, I don't want to cover the pine cone. Maybe I'll just stick it right here. All right. How about that? Nice. So there you go. That is a cozy and bright kit that you can get right now. So that was super fast and super fun. or feel free to make alternatives. I usually get these and then I will make what they suggest just to see how fun it is. And then I'll keep all these parts and I will, if I like it a bunch, I'll just keep making them. There is a birthday cake set that I absolutely just make what they suggest because it's so cute. That's a kit that I think it's sold out right now, but it keeps coming back in and it's great. But this one I'll probably cut up and do different things. Like I think this would be fun for summer with the oranges. You can make some kind of a tea or something like that, kind of a card. But there you go. That is Cozy and Bright. All right, so I think that's gonna be it for me right now. It looks like I gotta go make some supper and feed the dogs. So how much fun I had being here doing some crafting today. And I hope you had fun too and maybe picked up a tip or two. And don't forget that celebration ends in just 3 days. So if you want some awesome free stuff, don't forget to get your orders in before September arrives. Alrighty, I'm gonna clean off my stamp here. And that's it for me. Have a good night.